Good morning, day, evening, everyone. Welcome to another Pokemon Randomizer Cinco Bingo match. Today's match is Cavin versus Diego in the losers round 4 or 5. I'm going to double check that. I'm one of your commentators for today, NJ, followed by Trickums.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, we're on for a really decent match today. Like you mentioned, this is losers round 5. The winner of this will be facing Eastern in the next round. Looking at this card, it's a bit of an interesting one to look for. You do have a TM goal, which most of the time is there, but you have to scour. You're going to be scouring around for a little bit. TM 13 is obviously one to keep an eye out for. They're going to have to be scrounging for berries. National Park Trainers is a relatively easy one, but then you do have the 2 catch goals in the corner, which can prove a bit of a nuisance. We do have the bug catching contest and defeat Lapras as our day goals. But we do have a few free ones as per Flash, but it takes a little bit of time, and the Good Rod. Other than that, I would say it's a relatively okay card. What are your thoughts on it?
It all depends on that center goal. They're going to be scouring for TMs everywhere. Whether they get that 420 early on will probably dictate a lot of their routing, I'd imagine. Looking at the 4 corner goals, sort of like mid corners, like the Good Lord, Evolve 4, defeat a Lapras and catch, they're all quite nice goals because they all can lead to 2, potentially 3. So seeing them in quite nice places is quite nice. But let's see what some starters are.
Hopefully we have something nice. A Steelix is not what you want to see.
Do a Butterfree.
That is on the card, so I imagine both of them will be taking this. Yeah, we see Kevin taking it, and Diego's going for it as well. So free goal for both runners straight from the off. Not a bad start.
It's quite interesting because that means they've got a potentially difficult rival fight ahead of them if they don't have anything with any good moves. Seeing Felix is a bit of a bulky boy, might cause some problems if they don't have the moveset.
Yeah, I mean, if you do have some decent special moves, you might be okay. Now, interestingly enough, we've got Lapras here, so easy. But they both seen it. Wow, okay. But yeah, interestingly enough, the Butterfree here did come with an experience share. Though I do have the Evolved 4 different, so this could actually make it quite a relatively decent chance for them to get that Evolve through.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And while the runners are going through this beginning section, I did a bit of digging. That actually Cavin and Diego have actually raced in this tournament once already in the group stages, and I happened to note down the times between them. Diego won that race by 13 seconds.
Wow! Oh, I remember it was one of the closer ones. Yeah, I do remember that. Oh, unfortunately, the Butterfree getting frozen there from the Tri Attack.
Thought that was some nice little trivia to post in people's way. This is a nice little rematch, and I'm sure both of them will be out to try and outdo the others.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Kevin here having a bit of a time with the Lapras, but it does seem to be one of the more common slots. So potentially, if it doesn't get that later on, might be worth just coming back to 29 and sweet sensing one up rather than taking the time to go through Union. Might be something to just keep in the back of the mind. Looking at the card as well, we do have catch goals. They're going to be looking for 8 water types. Of course, they're looking for the dragon in the bottom right corner, but they're also looking for a speed reducing move. Now, that Lapras we saw did have Bubble Beam. That reduces speed. So it's kind of like 2 goals in one. That.
Yeah.
Well, 3 goals because there's a water type as well. That Lapras is pretty valuable.
There's a couple of other Pokemon, like you got the Poliwrath Slowking, and if you find one of their early evolutions, you can give it a stone, and that could be 2.
Yeah, you got Corsola Quillfish on the card as well. Now we do see Diego put a little bit of a lead after Kevin struggled with that Butterfree. Is now on the rival fight while Kevin's just getting his Pokedex.
Fortunately enough, this rival fight doesn't matter too much whether you win or lose. So.
Yeah, this Butterfree's going to struggle. There's not a lot of moves for it.
It's Swagger. You can do it now.
Yep, Diego through the rival fight in a sense. Yep, now on the way back to Elm. Do we? Well, we don't have this on the card. Why? Never on the card when you wanted to. Yeah, find a Need Arena here as well. Yeah, we don't have the Nido goals on the card. We'd have the Polyrath Slowking as our kind of our Stone Evo goal, so to speak. Again, Cavin having a having his own time on the Steelix, but yeah, this is always going to be a bit of a struggle on this one. But Diego now back at Elm. Give it a quick nickname to the rival, C for Cavin, I imagine. But yeah, we'll start be heading onwards. Cavin now just got through the rival fight here. Oh wow, there's Nidorino and Nidorina in this grass. Very good to know. Ooh, Diego does find the Lapras again. Definitely want to catch it. Especially, it does have like the stab bubble beam as well. Ooh, unfortunately, gets the feint on it. That crit. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
I've had a couple of technical difficulties. I'm hoping I'm a little bit louder, but
a smudge, but we'll work with it. Yeah, Cavin having his Squirtle on screen is very rude with that Zap Cannon. Diego finding a Hitmonlee? If it has the right moveset, it could be runnable. No, that is that's not runnable at all.
Okay, so have we actually seen anything of any value?
Ooh, you sound much better now. No, not really. No, Diego found a Hitmonlee, but that was not runnable by any stretch. It did have. What did that
have? Is this going to be a lie? I see an Alakazam.
Yeah, the two knives, as affectionately known. So the Hitmonlee I can see had a scary face. So that is our speed reducing move. All right, let's see what the knives have.
You can have knives, or you can actually be spoons.
Mostly knives, but Aurora Beam on it is a start, I guess. Yeah, we did have the Twisted Spoon, as Garth puts in chat, so if we did come across a Psychic move, you never know. Now, this Nidorino does have a nice moveset, but it is a Nidorino, so... Diego seeing the Horsey, but electing not to catch it, even though, yeah, we do have the Water types. Maybe not. Doesn't want to commit too early.
I just see Thunderbolt on that, Mr. Mime.
Yeah, Thunderbolt Icy Wind. Now, we do normally say that if you have an Ice Electric, that is perfect coverage. You're going to hit everything, at least neutral. Diego finding the Staryu here, that could be a good shout. Especially if you do get if it has a good moveset and you can get a Water Stone early, could be worth. Now, yeah, as Garth does mention, with the Mr. Mime having Icy Wind, it is a speed reducing move. So again, 3-2, we're back on it again.
This early game has been very, very generous. I've seen quite a few Water types. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they caught them off. They'd be very close to that 8 water types already.
Yeah, well, especially with Diego having this Staryu on screen, that's 2 in 1, because as mentioned, you can evolve it into Starmie with a Water Stone. That's very easy, 2 water types here in one poke. Does finally get in the ball. Stab, water gun.
A stab.
Oh, he's putting the knives up front.
Praying for that Aurora beam to do the job.
Yeah, this Miss Mime, the moveset on this is really well set up at the moment. Yeah, Diego putting his his faith in the knives here with just Aurora Beam, which it's always a bit of a risk, but with the stats it does have, you hope it's going to get something else.
Will be interesting to see.
I'm waiting for it to learn something like Body Slam or something like that.
I'd be slightly tempted to check the next couple of routes. You can get a couple of level 5s, maybe a level 6. That might be quite a tempting offer.
Yeah, I think Cavin here will be pretty happy with what he's got here, but yeah, I think Diego needs a little extra. I mean, it's a water type. We'll take it.
And learning Leah. Not quite the move we want to see.
Lot of jump bluff in this grass. I mean, it builds the levels up ready. Now, it'd be interesting to see if they do Sprout Tower first, try and get that flash out of the way, build up the levels ready for Faulkner and beyond.
Yeah, it might be something that they might be thinking about. Is it in the Alakazam is only at level 4?
Yeah, looks like Cavin's just electing to do gym, so might be coming back a little bit later for that, if that's indeed on his path.
At least you got Icy Wind. Oh, that really did not do a lot of damage. Oh, we might be in for a long one.
Ooh, Stantler here for Diego. That could have a moveset.
It's got good base stats, I think, and, you know, there's a few good normal moves coming up.
Oh, it's a Rock Smash.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, you're definitely having a look at the Rock Smash, but you get a level 15 here. That's massive. Now, you got to bring out the Nidorino, jump in the T-Tar here. Got a few levels on the Mime there, I think. And this Nidorino is going to get a few levels too.
Few.
Yeah, I think Diego's going to just check a couple more before... I just figured, I think at this point, just quickly dip over to Dark Cave, check out that Rock Smash poke.
Yeah, I'd be very tempted to go there straight away.
Yeah, if it was me, I would just book it straight there.
Good job,
But, yeah.
and be okay as well. It needs a few physical moves for it to be good.
Yeah, I mean, it is a water type again, so again, another one that's coming through now. This Blossom really making waves here with a Fury Cutter on this Mime.
Diego had enough of Flamethrower. It's like, nope.
It has stopped using it, so it will revert back to the original strength when it does pop back in. Yeah, shame we don't have Protect, Detect, Endure, otherwise that would be very nice to see. But yeah, this mime is pretty nicely getting after the ooh, that feint attack hurts, but after the original Tyranitar wall at the start, yeah, it's starting to go through quite nicely now.
I'm just going to make a note that Diego isn't actually going to check the Dark Cave level 15. I'm a little bit surprised. I think it'd be worth a check. You get something could maybe force him to get the old rod if it is a bad poke.
He is sending out though, so I think he's going to try and force this.
Oh god. Looks like we're sharing some experience.
Here we say the Nidorino on Cavin get levels, and here we see Nidorina get all the levels.
Silver having no problems with this, Mr. Mime. Just wrecking house. Spiderweb. Yeah.
Yeah, these level up moves have been pretty garbage. Leer and then Spiderweb, which is unfortunate to see. Confusion. Oh yeah, that on the mime is going to be really great. Now, oh, it's a shame that the Zam's not being forced here. Diego would have loved to have had that.
There's still a chance. Like level 4, probably not at this stage.
If he sends out for this Blossom, he'll get a few levels, but you will be a little bit under-leveled, like, going forward.
I mean, it's all about the Nidorina at this stage.
Yeah, surprised Kevin's doing it in his shop here before not doing it in Azalea, but different runners have different shops, shopping routes on their journey, so...
Little Master Ball, that's always a nice find. Nice, easy catch if you...
So yeah, we've got Cavin here making his way through Union. Diego, getting a nice crit there. Again, there's yeah, this Stantler's definitely the one being run at this point. Oh well, there's TMO4. So there you go, center goal achieved. Very nice.
That makes a lot of things quite nice. It's always a nice one to find early.
God, unfortunately, this Spark versus Thunderbolt matchup is not going the Stantler's way right now. Getting a couple of unfortunate crits here from this Primate.
This Primate was on a mission.
Yeah, I'm not sure he has any more healing items, which is unfortunate. Oh, and it has Milk Drink. Oh, God.
That's a rough.
Oh, and boom! Yo, this gives the Stantler all the experience, though, so it actually works out.
Faulkner felt a bit of sympathy there.
Well, I mean, that's one way to get through the fight.
Took a drink before exploding.
Yeah, this Mime's got a really good moveset now. Got that Ice Electric and also that Stab Confusion. This is going to really start working quite well for Cavin. Yeah, Diego having... The Stanley with a, I would say, a forcible moveset, but it's going to take a little bit. Hopefully Azalea's not too bad, so they can get through into the forest to grab Headbutt. That will start working quite nicely then.
Yeah, that Thunderbolt is just such a strong move, and there's so many water types in this generation, and with flying as well. And there's just so much opportunity for Thunderbolt to really do some damage.
Wait, are we fighting rockets here, or are we fighting a bug catcher? Beedrill into Caterpie.
Diego's been top that. That confusion is a bit of milk coverage. It's not a bad move.
Ah, my boy. Yeah, well, I say, yeah, you will want to catch this because, again, give this a Water Stone. Easy water type when it evolves to Vaporeon.
Yeah, and it does add to that four evolutions as well.
Absolutely. Ah, yes, Strife, we do have Mr. Crime being run. Yeah, these things are, well, not letting the Mime off that easy. Oh, now we do have a Skiploom on screen, so yeah, they're going to have information for that Road to Column 1 goal, which is quite nice. Yep, Diego also picking up that TM, getting that center goal. Quick safety save before the 14 here.
Yeah, that 14 can cause some trouble. It's a bulky
especially
one.
when there's a Snorlax. Now, lucky he does have Thunderbolt, which is not the weakest move. Ooh. Yeah, definitely take it out, get it healed up, and then throw it back in. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's going to hit relatively hard. Yeah, I think he was only able to afford 2 Super Potions. He's thrown it straight out again.
I mean, how many times can Iron Tail miss for the Mime?
I mean, yeah, getting quite lucky with it. Only when the Mime's not in battle does it hit, it seems. Yeah, do have a Hyper Potion as well, so he's not completely out of healing items.
And Diego's now just entered the Slippery well as well, so only a few fights behind. But there are some bulky Pokemon.
Oh, that crit! Oh, that was scary. Now, luckily, yeah, the Stantler does have Spark for this Starmie, so again, we'll get some experience off, but... Oh, unfortunately, the Mime's fainting here. Yeah, that's going to be a reset of that.
That's a toughie.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't have anything fainted. So, Sacred Ash, if you haven't seen it, is normally in vanilla what you get from catching the Ho-Oh at the top of Tin Tower. Now, what it does, at least if you have a Pokemon fainted in your party, it will completely restore every Pokemon in your party's HP and power points. So, basically just like a free, like, mobile Pokemon center. But in order to use it, as mentioned, you do have to have something fainted in your party. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, this Snorlax is packing quite a punch.
Yeah. I mean, what could you do? Could you maybe Thunderbolt go for the potential paralysis? And that could maybe stall you a victory?
Yeah, either that or you kind of hope confusion, like the confusion status happens and it hits itself a couple of times. Try a couple of strategies.
And just like that, Diego is slowly catching up. There's only one fight behind now.
he's not going to have the easiest time as well. He's not going to have an easier time, but I don't know. It could happen, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Cavin having a bit of a time right now. Now with the Stantler having Spark here, it will have a higher chance to paralyze the Snorlax, so that could come into play. Yeah, luckily the Stantler's got Spark, because, yeah, a few flying and water types that have come through here, really helping out quite nicely. Now gets the Skip Loom info. Ooh, that crit. Yeah, it'll be fine from here, yep. So, yep, very good Cavin getting through to Snorlax now.
That's always a way, just AI, just like, nah, don't want to use my tail this time. Let's see if Diego, how this plays out for Diego. This is still going to be a little bit of a toughy fight.
Ooh, has Sand Attack, so that could come into play. Now, I'm not sure, I just missed what twin Cavin looked at, but having that Macargo info, again, row 1, column 3 goal, more information that's coming through early on. And luckily enough, this Snorlax is really... Oh, he's doing Iron Tail there, but yeah, it looked like he was just trying to just spam out Seismic Toss there, which is... You know what damage you're going to take from that, so... Oh, that crit! Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Felt that. Yeah, so Cavin fought the left twin.
Alright, so the usual one going through.
Yes.
Alright, so I imagine probably Diego will see that as well, but yeah, unfortunately didn't save, so he's going to have to take the wipe to that here. Most likely will save... Sorry, we'll save on this occasion. Yeah, don't want to be running there and back. Cavin, meanwhile, got through the first two fights, so now on to Bugsy.
Yeah, I'd like to point out, like Cavin, this might could have learned Toxic. That is quite a good move, especially if you're against some bulky Pokemon that you can't really deal much against too. You do see the paralysis though for the snot, and then the faint. Not entirely sure. Let me check.
I'm literally on it right now. I'm just checking.
I feel like I have seen one or two Mr. Mimes throughout this, but it could have been like early main switched quite quickly.
I'm looking at the sheet now. Hopefully it's all up to date, but hasn't been updated for a little while. But at least as of where the spreadsheet is, this is the first Mr. Mime.
Okay, so if it's so the way I think the spreadsheet is set, because they didn't want to overload the main page, that if it's only had one appearance, then it doesn't show up on the main page. So if you click on sheet 2, it might be on there.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, looking at you on there. There is one other Mr. Mime run before this. Diego, unfortunately, yeah, still having a bit of a time against this against the Snorlax. Has got the paralysis in, so hopefully that can come in quite clutch.
It's just not doing much damage.
I need two more sparks, I'd say. Oh, yeah, there we go. That miss, perfect. Right, he's through. Very good.
Oh, hey,
Venonat on the rival. Now, yeah, they both took it, so they will both see this. So again, getting that corner information is really vital.
It does mean that BLTR is now potential.
It also puts column 1 as potential as well because they saw the skip plume in the well as well again.
Yeah, they have. So that's a few good routes that they could start working towards.
Yeah, unfortunately, the mine getting the burn here, which is gonna be a little bit of a issue with the managing health, especially if you've still got one poke after this. Diego does take the left win, so does have the Macargo info. But yeah, seeing in chat now, seeing stuff. Yeah, Stantler learning body slam now. That is massive to have on this Stantlers. Even better than headbutt. Like this is gonna really start like plowing through.
Oh, it's a shame that wasn't there just a little bit earlier. That Snorlax fight would have been so much easier.
Oh, for sure.
Won't help you against the Steelix, which is going to be coming up soon.
Yeah, I only got a clamp for that, so it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an issue going through. Luckily enough, it doesn't look like the Steelix has a move for this mime, so even with the confusion and that, it's just about managing. Oh, but it also has milk drink. Why?
Why does everything have milk drink today?
Diego, meanwhile, is on Bugsy, so again has caught up a little bit. Yeah, having a bit of a... Yeah, Cavin they're both having the issues in their own way. Yeah, really rough start for both of these. Like, the mime really shone through Falconer, but yeah, since getting to Azalea, both of these have had quite a time.
Whereas Body Slam is now wrecking house over on the Eagle side. So that actually puts them basically neck on neck again. Let's see if this one was TM was. It might have been Giga Drain. Nah, that's too quick for me.
No, it's Smog. Yeah, that's not going to help you against the Steelix. Alright, they're both on the same fight now. Hopefully the... Oh, God.
Jeez.
I didn't even get to say it, so technically I didn't curse it. Alright, okay, we're going to go with that. Alright, okay.
Yep.
Alright, very good, very good, very good.
You're all good. No problems here. My God, I jumped.
As I jump kick, why?
Paralyzed? No, it didn't paralyze.
Yeah, does he have any further healing items? I'm not sure.
He probably does, but he does.
Yeah, he does. Always healed the Nidorina by mistake. Yeah, you mash A, it happens.
It does happen. You just want to get going.
Oh, this Raikou, such a troll.
Okay.
But now we have the Steelix for Standler. Let's go.
Oh, the sleep for ages. My wake up. Oh, okay.
Wow, Clamp is doing much more than I realized. Than I anticipated.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by that.
Oh, gets the confusion. Now, I think with the Clamp extra damage, I should take it down in 2 turns as well. Oh, well, not when it milk drinks, though.
I'd be tempted to switch, just to get rid of that confusion.
I don't think he has anything else. He's gone through everything.
Oh, has he? I thought he started poke left. Oh, damn. No. Oof.
He's got it. He's got it. Oh, let's go, Clamp.
Jeez. Clamp MVP. Oh,
That's
the
right.
bird again.
Well, I mean, if anything, it can't use Lovely Kiss again. Yep, Diego, in the meanwhile, chasing the far-fetched round, will start making his way over to Goldenrod. But that's the thing, these early starts, like, one player can be ahead, but, like, yeah, one or two fights where someone's stuck at it could be, you can really catch up. Like, yeah, the Stantlers really starting to come through. Got really lucky on this rival fight, but yeah, really unfortunate. Both of them having the issue on the Snorlax, and Cavin having an absolute time here on this Steelix, on this rival 2.
Pray that rival 3 will be a bit kinder. Like, maybe you don't need the Raikou. You don't need it. Just get rid of it.
Oh, unfortunately gets the milk drinking again. I think it should still... As long as it doesn't... I didn't say it. Again, I didn't say it. It didn't happen. No curse, okay?
Lovely crit. Should be fine.
There we go. Perfect. Right, now through. So they're not that far away from each other. So it's not like Diego's going to stonk ahead here. So it's not too bad. Still relatively neck and neck.
God, that was a disgusting fight.
Yeah, 35 minutes we've not got into Goldenrod. It's a really unfortunate start here. But Diego has finally made it into Goldenrod, so lot to do round here. You gotta see if both will be doing the bug catching contest early, or whether they're going to put that off for a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. I didn't quite catch what time they set it to. I'm assuming they both set it to 11 p.m, so they probably want to do it now.
I believe, yeah, they both did, yes. Yeah, Cavin giving the items a miss here. Just get on and get through right now. They don't have any items that they need to pick up. The item finder you get from Ekritique and the Good Rod you get in Olivine, so it's not like you're looking for one of the like drop item goals. Diego electing to do the contest now. Usually what I would do, you can try and get it and then get some catch goals early, or at least like get some extra info for later.
Yeah, when you look at column 3 in general, you know, the only lengthy goal that there is to do for that is the 8 trainers and lighthouse, so you know, you could think about that as a thing. And it also leads towards the goal for Dust Boss.
Oh, very nice. Yep, row 5 column 2, so yeah, very nice to see. Now, if Cavin doesn't elect to do the bug catching now, he will look to take note of this, and he is going to do the bug catching now, so hopefully he does get to see it as well. He probably will likely want to stick around to try and find that, as he will, let's say, probably look to figure out that the Dunsparce, or one of the pokes in that goal, is here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's also Jinx.
Ooh, that's big. So the bug catching has 10 slots, all at 10%. So you've got an equal chance of seeing each Pokemon. Just catch it. That will win.
Yeah, that's quite a dead set for winning, I would say.
Do you stay?
I think it's worth checking maybe a couple slots.
God.
Yeah, Cavin just electing to grab the Jinx, get the win, and get going.
Go.
And Diego gets the Jinx as well, so he's 2-1 up on the catches here. Now, Diego can catch this Jinx and elect not to take it, but it still would count towards the goal, because as long as you have owned the Pokemon, that's what counts towards the goal. And it does have a speed reducing move anyway, so it's free.
It's all free. And what Cavin could do is they could clock reset later on if they had no info on the Dunsparce and wanted that as their finish.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, gonna have a quick look at the TM here. Well, if 34 or 46 was on the card, that would also help. There you go, Charizard getting through. So yeah, both of them with the win bug catching. So yeah, they're still relatively decent now. Yeah, Diego does have 2 more goals on Cavin, but the defeat lap process we mentioned could be relatively quick, could go back to Route 29 for that. But then, yeah, would have to find a way to get the Dunsparce, Girafarig, or Wobbuffet goal.
Yeah, we're still got a few fights ahead of us, so there's still plenty of opportunities to see some info.
Absolutely, got plenty of time to get all this information. Diego here elected to fight the bug catcher to possibly get the quicker route out of Goldenrod when he's done with Whitney.
That extra level could be clutch as well. That just a little bit of extra stats. Okay, so flare out to start with. You're not on the card today, are you? Of course you're not.
Like I said, they only show up when they're not on the card. Like I said, we saw the Golem earlier. Again, that's never on the card. Oh, unfortunately, the Mime here taking another wipe here. So again, a little bit of a battering, this Mime at the moment. Very unfortunate. He's got a really decent moveset. It's just really unfortunate what's coming up against. That one, yeah, Diego's catching up. He's only that one Pidgeotto away from being on the same fight.
In comes Jinx. Go, Jinx.
Alwa's got. Wow, that is a moveset.
Stab Psychic. Oh, but
Psychic,
no.
Hydro Pump. It also Stab Icy. If it wasn't a Jinx, I would happily run that.
It's just how it's so the cry. I mean, but then the Mime is having such a battering. Maybe.
Wait, are we fighting a Kimono girl here? Why are there 2 evolutions here? We see Iron Tail make a reappearance.
Oh my god.
They're neck and neck now. They're both on the Espeon here.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it's got Dynamo Punch. Oh, quick, get it out, get it out.
Oh my god, Screech as well.
Oh, they're literally neck and neck. They both fainted it. Okay, right.
Oh,
this is super close. Now, I'm just thinking again because they want to think about, obviously want to look towards like Rival 3. I imagine they're probably both going to want to teach Surf to their mains because Stantler's got a passable special stat. So, do you want to put it on the Stantler to make the Steelix a bit easier?
Oh, absolutely. Diego still doesn't really have anything for that Steelix, and at least Surf will do some with 95 base power. Or was it 90? 90?
It is not 95.
It is 95. Probably always questioning myself these days. Yeah, I'd definitely be teaching Surf on it.
All right, we do have the 4 national park trainers, so yep, get this through now. Diego looks like he's going to skip that for now, so he's going to probably take the progression lead right now. All right, let's get to see what the Sudowoodo is. I mean, yeah, you don't want to learn Water Gun. You're just about to learn Surf.
Yeah, I quite like this. It's not that it's only 4 trainers. We know that that row 1 and column 1 are potentially doable because we have the info. We've seen them with Cargo, the Flaffy, and the Venom Net. And you're just looking for that little bit of extra info. And that extra level, that Mr. Mine has been taking a battering.
Yeah, I think definitely get those levels through going up for... Poliwell information. That's definitely a route to get your Poliwrath or Slowking goal. So, yeah, good find for now. Imagine if Diego will see that a bit later. Buying some safety revives, always a good shout. Yeah, this body slam Stantler's really going in now. It's really starting to make pack a punch.
Oh, Snap Body Slam is something that you like to see.
Now, Cavin will elect to catch this Gloom here. Again, it's one of those nice stone evos, a very easy evolution for that Evolve 4 goal. Switching back on Diego, seeing as they are currently making their way through the Kimono Girls. Oh, but Magneton. So if Macargo doesn't exist, you got a Magneton to fall back onto as well. Very nice to see.
And with us almost wrapping up with Kamogos, that means it's almost time for Romance.
And round 3 with the Steelix.
Oh, no. But hopefully Surf will prevent any pain.
Yep, Cavin making use of the Sacred Ash here, just getting that really quick heal, so not as having to get into the Ecruteak Center because you do have that Bill cutscene. Oh, the Snorlax is back. Nightmares.
Run!
Nice little full heal to have in the back pocket there on that hidden item for Diego. Yeah, there we go. Surf being put on. Yeah, absolutely agree with this. Not saving for rival. Let's go. We're going for speed. I mean, having Surf on the Stanton isn't like a really good decision anyway. Should be able to get through. I'm saying "should" in quotes because I don't want to curse anything. Ooh, I only got the one body slam left though. Hopefully, have we picked up a ether or? That is a Ho-Oh. Hey. With low kick. Oh. Well, he does have revives, so that's fine. He's got a few backups that he can throw out to get them through.
Body slam the Ho-Oh. Tell you what, Rivals
My God.
Rivals out to make a statement today.
Oh, unfortunately only getting like 1 HP on the Ho-Oh.
Oh, that's so sad.
Let's go Slugma. He's got Dig! Well, it gives him a turn to get the full heal on Stantler here, so... Yeah, what are these rival fights been? Oh my god.
I might be... the tiniest part of me be like, maybe I should dex where this Ho-Oh is. Maybe I should catch it.
Swords Dance. That is massive. Swords Dance body slam Stantler. Let's go.
Hey, grab her.
Well, absolutely good thing you've you've taught Surf now.
Oh yeah, look at how much damage that does. Oh, that must be so happy that they would not have to worry about that Steelix.
Yeah, it gets through quite nicely. So yeah, relatively, yeah, that Ho-Oh caused a bit of a problem, but yeah, luckily, yeah, not having to reset or anything. So, but we'll stay quiet because we've got roamers.
Tip of my tongue.
There's a Bellsprout in there. Or a Bellsprout or Psyduck was in there. And they're relatively similar. I'm trying to... that last one, is it a Cubone? Cubone is a Suicune? The first one I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, the sound.
Hopefully we got... I know we've got Garth and Weiser and a few of the other like runners, so anyone maybe... The first one, I thought I heard it, like, but I wasn't sure. Like, I wasn't familiar with it, so I was like, oh. But it is actually Vanilla Entei. Wow, okay. All right, what we'll do when Cavin gets back onto the roamers, like he's on the rival fight at the moment. When he gets onto the roamers, we'll check back and double check. Yeah, the mime's also having a bit of a time with this Ho-Oh.
Oh, it's just like crit.
Oh, gets the paralysis.
God.
Not sure if I don't think he picked up any revives or anything. I didn't see. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I feel like the Suicune was a Cubo draft rig.
Yeah, that gives Cavin a route towards that goal. So if he doesn't have to go back onto bug catching for the Dunsparce, so he will get that info. But yeah, luckily he does have a revive in store. So yeah, luckily through the Ho-Oh here, so should make okay work for the rest of the two that are coming up, the Steelix and then the Graveler. Now we start to see the Standler putting in work. This Swords Dance Body Slam's really going to start clearing house.
Oh, that's such a disgusting combo.
Alright, quickly check back onto the roamers for Cavin. It definitely is Vanilla Entei.
Definitely getting that Suicune mixed up with like one of the elephants. Like it sounds like it should be a baby elephant. Let's pick up, letting his opponent know exactly where he is right now, just to add a little bit of pressure, maybe.
Why is there a Ghastly here? Yeah, no Fortress or Artillery today, so we don't need that right now. Oh, was it just... Oh, the Entei was shuffled. Ah, right, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, Diego here successfully threw Morty. The Mime here not learning any moves you really want right now. He's teaching high jump kick over Confusion. I'm not sure... Well, I think right now he might be concerned with having all special moves. Just in that one time, like, where a Blissey turns up and you have a... We'll be here for the rest of the stream fighting a Blissey with just special moves.
Oh yeah, I've definitely been there. Special move. I think I had a special move Haunter against a Blissey. It took some time.
Oh god, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I think I've done it once where in one of our full item randos I had what was it? I think I was running a. It actually was spoons instead of knives, but I had all special moves, and I think it was on one of the Kanto leaders. It had a Blissey, and I was like, oh, because I was pretty under-leveled for it as well, and I was like, oh boy. But Cavin here seeing the giraffe rig, so again, we'll have that info. Now, Diego didn't pick up the item finder, so he will have to go back later. Now, once he does have fly, he will be able to fly back to Ekritique to pick that up, so he's not going to miss out on it at all. But again, may not form part of his path at the moment because we don't have the info for the dragon type, not yet, and maybe doesn't want to do the 8 trainers in Lighthouse, so again, don't pick it up just yet. Again, it's always going to be there, it's just a quick flyback.
Yeah, you just don't know it. Commit to 8 trainers is a slightly timely goal, especially when you've got other potential options that you could do instead. It's probably the reason why I opted not to pick the gold They pick up the gold rod as well. Again, an easy fly.
Yeah, we see Diego on his way to Signwood, so has a couple minutes on Cavin here. Yeah, having that rival issue was really bad. Oh, that one tile encounter for Diego. And he finds a Mew, okay.
It's cool. Really wanted that to be a dragon type then. Could you imagine?
That would have been really nice. Because that's the only thing, because we haven't seen... Yeah, we haven't got Coursal Quillfish, so either of those two, they do have routes for everything else.
Yeah, we know when. We just need to see some dexing soon, so we can work out what is available and what isn't. We have seen the Poliwhirl.
That is a poor moveset on that Hitmonchan there, on that Shucky. Now again, we are looking for something with 4 non-damaging moves as well, so... Like I say, it is quite nice we do have Flash on the card, because you could put that over a Mon with... I had to stop there because I thought the Stanton was going to perish to that high jump kick Primate.
Oh, that was so scary.
But yeah, if you do have a Mon with, let's say, like even with the 3 non-damaging moves, you can put Flash over it because it's a non-TM, it's a HM, so that does count, and you can get your 4 that way, so... Nice little thing, nice little kind of combo on this card. Cavin here electing to, fight the extra train there. Grab that berry ready for the Snore goal later because you do need 7 berries in order to heal the mill tank to get that TM13 goal here on the Moo Moo farm.
Will it be in a corner goal? I'd imagine both will be doing it at some point, and we might be able to hear some happy moves.
Yeah, you can only truly win the race if you get the happy moo at the end. That is the last body slam here for the Stantler. See if he does it have. Ooh, he's gonna put strength over it. I think right now it probably makes sense to do that because, like, from where you are now, this is like probably the last like hardest fight you have to do these two here. Because when you go back to the trainers in Lighthouse, they're gonna have kind of like low to mid 20s. So strength's not that much of a decrease in power. You'll be all right with it. Saves going back for the heal at least, and when you've got when you've got Swords Dance as well, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, Swords Dance is a monster. Yeah, and like you said, there is no real big scary fights coming up anymore. All the trainers in my house are relatively low level. The highest level you're probably going to run into at this point. Maybe the shiny? Maybe
Yeah,
for
the thing
a
is, yeah, with a
power.
shiny, they could elect to catch it, but it's like we don't have Glacier Badge or Rising Badge, so they don't have any kind of like those high level fights, like those multi fights. So it should be fine with it. Unfortunately, getting the confusion on this Vileplume here. Gonna try and force it through. Does get through, so we've got one more to go. Hopefully, it kind of pushes past that. Gyarados, yeah, that's going to take a couple hits, even, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure it's going to be a one-shot, even with the... Oh, especially with the burn now, that's... Oh, Spark here will get through nicely. Yeah, it's still just a two-shot. Yeah, that's not too bad. Very nice.
Good point. There is also
the Sages, yes.
Sages. Did forget about them. If you're doing Tin Tower, that's 3 back-to-back fights.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, didn't see that goal. Yeah, no, good spotting that there, Garth. Yep, Diego, yep, let's see, gotten through Chuck, pick up Fly, and then, yeah, let's make our way forwards. I get to see what the shiny is.
Hey, time for some dexing.
Yeah, check the info now. Some people do it now. Like I usually like to check it kind of after doing the shiny. Now got a Caterpie Burn Tower. That's not too bad. You've evolved that twice. That's 2 easy evolutions there because it just by that point it would just be a level and a level. Magcargo, not in the best of slots. Union Cave and Ice Path and of course Whirl Islands, but you don't want to ever go there. Yeah, the Venonat again. Yeah, gotta go to Tower, but yeah, again in Union, also in Dark Cave, Mount Mortar as well. Now Mount Mortar is an okay place to go. The only problem is if it is in the waterfall locked area, you're not really going to be able to get to that unless you really want to commit to Claire, which you don't want to do. But picking up the item finder here, grab that goal. So interesting to know, even with the difference, yeah, they are on 8 goals apiece right now. Again, Diego most likely could easily just quickly go back for the good rod, and most likely I would say would be going for the park trainers.
Yeah, actually, park trainers would be quite interesting because park trainers have the Poliwhirl and the Magneton. So that's info that Diego doesn't quite know yet.
Yes, correct. Not in here, unfortunately. Now, it's not in these 2 rooms, but they will have access to the surf locked area, which is in the you can access through the middle island. Yeah, gonna take this left side to get up. Yeah, it's not that much like difference between going left and just continuing on right, but let's see what we got. Oh, but there's a free water type.
That's actually, you know what, I actually quite like that. Acid armor. That's one non-damaging move. Oh, okay.
No, stand low.
Go, Shucky!
Cavin, meanwhile, yeah, has successfully also gone through Chuck, so yeah, we'll again be picking up Fly and going on to catch up Diego on the shiny event. Right, what do we think is a potential path right now? What are we looking at for both runners? Imagine with they've both got similar info, so I would say that we would be looking at relatively similar paths for both runners here. What would you say is kind of the optimum kind of path at this point?
Oof, it's a bit of a tricky one because you kind of want to feel like 8 trainers is something you might want to avoid, but since both of them have already got 3 apiece for that column, it seems like a logical one that you want to go for that. BLTR, we know the Venonat exists. We've seen a few Stone Evolutions, seen a Caterpie, so evolving those extra couple Pokemon won't be difficult. Yeah, and then I'd probably think if that's the case, column 1 as well. So that's 3 that seems to stand out at the moment. As soon as we get...
That Skip Plume. Tin Tower and Dragon's Den only. Oof.
Not seen any contenders for non-damaging at the moment. So yeah, and you haven't got the course location info, so I'm thinking you can probably look at column 4 as well. Column 4 seems like quite an easy one you could potentially do.
No, I agree. Yeah, not really much I can not much I can really add to that.
Finding that dragon info would be huge. So maybe that's a reason to. Maybe that's a reason to opt for, I don't know, Flash or the 8 trainers, just for that potential to see a dragon type.
Oh, there's a Cloyster, another water type while you're here. Money! Looks like the Poliwell's an Alph only. Oof.
That could be good or bad.
Yeah, the only thing is, because if you want to go for the grass, like you do have to do a little bit of tracking through Union, and there's that one mana tree fight, but that one does only have 1 poke, so it's not a huge time sink, but it's not something you want to do straight away. If you can get it in the water, that'd be really good. Otherwise, you've got to go through all the slots in the actual ruins themselves. Yeah, there's the Politoed there for Diego. So again, keep that water count ticking up nicely. And the Zoomeril? Wow, okay. Yep, Cavin here successfully catching the shiny here. So yeah, they've both done all the progression they really need. So it's really a case of whose execution and maybe a little bit of luck comes through who gets through to the win. Which we don't have the Venonat showing up just yet. Cavin taking a little bit of backtracking here, because once you've completed the shiny event, you talk to this guard and it gives you the TM36, so that's another goal. But this is what I mean, you get really unlucky with one of these encounter slots and it can really set you back a bit. Okay, Cloyster, we don't need to see you anymore.
We've seen you once too many.
Yeah, it might be worth checking some of the slots here in the water as well. Both in the same place here, so yeah, they're both looking for the same info. Again, we do have multiple things here in Union, so worth having to come in here early.
Yeah, I'd imagine they spend a little bit of time here. I think there's at least two Pokemon that we've seen.
There's Vanilla, so it was in the water. Very good.
I find it quite interesting that they both decided not to check water slots first. If anyone doesn't know, there's 3 water slots and 7 land slots, but the percentages are obviously quite variant. So for the water, there's a 60, there's a 30, and a 10. So I think what I like to do is I usually like to just check a couple of water slots and then try the land.
Yeah, Cavin here also taking the opportunity just to catch some of these water pokes that are here, so... Finding some other encounters that we didn't see before Cavin. He saw a lead in, he's now seen a Pidgeot.
Oh god, the Steelix has returned. Please.
Yeah, looks like potentially another water slot. Actually, yeah, jump in the water. Roma! I mean, no, just a regular Entei. Ooh, Cavin hopping out of the water there, so yeah, he's gonna find a Venonat in the water. Dragonite! Ooh.
What? Oh my god.
Now, Cavin is still, of course, looking for... I believe, was it the Caterpie that was in here as well? But I imagine Cavin will be looking here as well, so he could, yeah, find the Dragonite as well. Now, that does... Right, that does open up a lot. Because now given it now opens up having this info. Row 5, TLBR, column 5. And in that, they're going to be wanting to probably evolve 4. And then... Hachi.
And a Kingdra!
And a Kingdra, what? Alright, okay, right. Let's get our dragons some other way, I guess.
Oh, geez.
And the bee!
Oh, God.
It doesn't matter how you get it, it just matters that you do get it. Both just running into different ones. That's really good. That's actually pretty good.
Within seconds as well. That's just amazing. You love to see it. Yeah, that's right. Diego currently doesn't have Poliwell info or Magneton info, which is something that Cavin could maybe take advantage of. But yeah, I think in column 5, row 5, the corners now. So that's 4 bingos, maybe then row 4. So row 4.
And Stratini, what?
All the dragons. All the dragons.
Yo, this is Dragon's Den. Like, forget what Claire's guarding. It's also a beehive by the seams of things, but
Hey.
Cavin does have the Venonat.
Hey, another Venonat. Oh, that's fine. That's so funny.
Oh, well, the Giraffrig's in a few places there for Cavin. That's not too bad to see. Yeah, Cavin here. Yeah, he's in here. He can defeat this Lapras, and down here, not going to go for the 29. You're here. You might as well. Yeah, I'm liking your route there, Weister. Yeah, I think that's quite a nice one. Now, I imagine Diego will look to go for... Oh, it's the Macargo that's here, right? Okay. I imagine that would be the most optimum. Now, yeah, I'm looking. Diego's looking for this Macargo. Is he potentially got column 3 in mind? Is he going to go for the 8 trainers?
I'd imagine so. I'm thinking maybe catch the Caterpie, get the XP share, do the 8 trainers, get a few levels in, try and do that evolve 4.
Yeah, I think with Diego not having, especially the Poliwell info, it's it's going to change his route slightly. Well, I say he's hamper his route slightly, I say. Yeah, and this Macargo's not showing up is really unfortunate. More bees!
Everywhere you look, there's bees. Yeah, and I haven't been keeping track on the water slots. I'm not sure how many slots Diego has already seen.
So Danzio, that particular TM you get from the guardhouse on Route 43 once you've completed the shiny event. TM4 or TM20, that goal was TM4, and that was in Union Cave right at the start, so they quickly got that one.
Yeah, Cavin's had enough.
Yep, Cavin, yep, go for Tin Tower. Yeah, Diego's been really unfortunate. This Macaco is not showing up, really hiding away right now. Yeah, Macaco's definitely here. They've definitely got the Dex area beeping in on this floor. Yes, correct, Falcon. So yeah, TM50 is what you get for handing in Kenya. That'll be on Route 31. We just mentioned what Sludge Bomb does. And TM13 is when you have 7 berries, it's for what is for healing the mill tank on Moo Moo Farm. There are a couple of like single TM ones. TM10 springs to mind, which is what you get on Lake of Rage in the hidden house through the kind of cut hedge maze. Any others? Oh yeah, 2127. Yep, that's yeah, you get that on Sundays for either having a really happy Pokemon or a really begrudgeful Pokemon. Now, we have seen TM21 strats earlier in this tournament. I think I've seen it a couple of times.
Oh, poor Diego.
Yeah, he's been here for, I would say, probably at least like maybe like 10 minutes now looking for this. Really unfortunate, like here. Yeah. It's kind of hard to say like whether you want to kind of move on. Hans Jeremy, there is a way to make your Pokemon unhappy. Either you can keep fainting them, or a strat that I think one of the runners, which I did commentate on earlier on in the tournament, is if you take a Pokemon that you've just caught, get it to faint, and you can use the herb shop in the, was it the warehouse? I always forget what that location is called, but the warehouse in or the underground shops in Goldenrod sells herbs, and obviously because they're quite bitter, they reduce your happiness.
That's a big brain plays.
Wobbuffet for Cavin, so hey, the Giraffe Rig doesn't want to show up. Let's see if we can get Wobbuffet. This Wobbuffet's been a little bit of a troll now. He's quite a tanky boy, and especially going minimize as well. Very rude.
I mean, I feel like the cargo is a myth.
It just doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Imagine, have we seen all the slots? I imagine it might be the 10% in the water here by this point. Cavin, in the meanwhile, on the last Sage before heading off for the Suicune. Triple Factorial. So we actually, in the speech... destroyed a clever. In the speed choice ROM that we have here, we have kind of improved encounter slots. So the minimum catch rate that we have is 10%. So at best or at worst, the Pokemon you're finding is a 10% slot.
Yeah, Mr. Mimes has to struggle.
I'll be bright. Yeah, it could be in the water. The dex does account for that, but fishing slots do not show up in the Pokedex. So, where we always say like a Pokemon, it can at least exist in two separate places, but they could both be fishing. For example, like one of those fishing slots or a headbutt slot. The Pokedex, yeah, only accounts for like overworld encounters or just water sweet scentable encounters.
Has finally given up on the cargo. Can't say I blame them. They've been there for such a long time for no value.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Now, yeah, Cavin catching his Cubone again. It only needs one level. We do have an experience share, so that could perform one of his evolves here. Yeah, looks like Diego's going for the 4 trainers here, so he will be getting the Magneton and the Poliwhirl info here. So this could help towards his pathing here. He's going to really kick himself. Especially if that Magneton turns out to be quite a common-ish slot, if that's what's on his path. Yeah, really unfortunate. Now, Cavin having a check. He does have 7 water types, so he's only got 1 to go. Imagine he gets the Poliwhirl, and that will be the 8th one, regardless of whether he goes for the Poliwrath. Looks like the Skiploom is on this floor. Seeing as he's only got 1 water slot to go, imagine he might get column 1. I'm not sure what he would take out. He may not even get. If he can get the Skiploom, he may skip on getting the Dunsparce Dragorath, the Dunsparce group goal instead. Because he would then only need to grab the 1 water and just turn in Kenya for TM50.
Yeah.
Quick enough.
That seems like a nice, easy.
Well, I mean, if he wants to catch this would be the 8th water type. Yeah, he's just going to go for it. Yeah, grab that goal now. Diego, meanwhile, on the last of the National Park trainers.
And there's the Magneton. I wonder what their thoughts are right now to see in that.
Yeah, but I'm very interested to see kind of how they kind of look into when we get the interview. I mean, we've got to especially talk about those rival fights because they were so troll early on. But really good race from both of them. Yeah, they've kind of really pushed through nicely. Right, check the Magneton info and also the Poliwhirl. Yeah, we'll see that it's unfortunately there. So I think might be that they forego going for Poliwrath, and I think that's maybe what's on Cavin's mind as well. Like, take that column 1 instead of column 5.
Magneton is in a much nicer location.
Yeah, Route 38, not too bad. Yep, grabbing the good rod here.
So going for the Magneton does sort of indicate that they will be doing Lighthouse.
Yeah, it does seem like it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't checked to see if he's got anything set up for the 4 non-damaging moves. But then, would he then, set himself up for doing Flash as well? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, meanwhile, the Skiploom's not showing up for Cavin. He's getting the Macargo luck that Diego just recently had. Of course, he's only been here just a short while, so not as long as Diego was suffering for.
Okay, there's the skip.
There it is.
Okay, looks like they just changed their mind. Oh, they are doing Lighthouse.
Gonna go for it. Of course, we've got a Shuckle showing up when we don't have Berry Juice Elixir on the cards, but hey-ho. Yeah, I'm not too sure on this routing. I agree with kind of Weiser in the chat here. I think there is a more optimum path you could potentially go for without having to do Lighthouse here, but we'll see if it pays off. Like, it could give him some crucial information, could get the Corsola Quillfish, but again, then you're committing again to HMO 5. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about this.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of at this stage is like, you know, they've been getting sort of trolled by encounters. They're like, oh, let's just do something that I know I can definitely do. That's something that's in my control. But yeah, it's going for the Lighthouse doesn't seem to give you much value at this moment. Let's go. Oh, is that for the 9th floor? Yeah, okay.
Yep, he's there.
Yeah.
So, yep, gets that marked off. Yeah, I was keeping tabs.
I was like really confused. I was like, what does Smeargle have? What did I miss? And there we go, that's our first official line.
Yeah, first bingo of the match. Yep, grabbing out those evolutions, get those sorted out nicely. Yep, fly over to Violet, I'm sure I'll be handing in the Kenya here. Yep, grab TM50, that'll be the second bingo. Yeah, I think right now, especially with the route that's being taken, especially the goals that are now flying for Cavin, I think Cavin definitely has the edge here right now.
Looks like they're going to check for that Poliwhirl.
Yeah, if he can get the Poliwhirl early, I think this is kind of a dead set now at this point. Hopefully it's here. Not inside. So try the water for a bit.
If not, we'll be taking another trip for Newton Cave.
Yeah, Diego, meanwhile, got this and one more trainer, and he will have his 8 trainers battle through.
Change their mind.
Yeah, might elect to look through if he wants to go for it. Yeah, to go for the grass first and exhaust that, and then go back into the water. Because you don't want to like commit all your time to checking all 3 slots. If it's not going to be there, you might as well have the access to the grass. Because even when you get to the grass, it's not that much longer to then get back around.
Yeah. Okay, so this would be the last trainer that Diego needs to fight.
Yeah, so Cavin here got 2 more Stone Evos to do on top of the one he's just done previously, and it looks like he's put the experience share on Squirtle, so unfortunately didn't set that up ready, because you could have potentially done that through the Sages on going through Tin Tower, but it gets there regardless, so... but yep, Diego successfully completing all the Lighthouse trainers, the ones that are required anyway, so yeah, onwards and upwards. Grab the berries, get that ready for the Snore goal again. Yep, Cavin also in the shadow, grabbing these last 2. I believe these will be the last 2, because he did grab the one on Route 37 already. Sorry, Route 38. Wait. Yeah, 38. Yeah, I think Diego going to be looking for the Caterpie here. Going to be setting up his evolutions. Yeah, looks like it's on this floor, so hopefully it's not too far. Now, oh yeah, first encounter, very good. Now, Cavin here is going for Flash. Yeah, I think what he might be doing is foregoing getting the Poliwell, because he can get column 4 and then do his last evolves and just get TM13 for the... well, he would still need the Dunsparce as well.
Hey, Dragon Info.
Again?
Bit late, but you know. That means that's all the dragon types then, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, that is true.
No,
I don't believe he has Dex the Wobbuffet.
We've seen the Giraffrig, which is just south of
Yeah, on Route 37.
yeah, that one. Roar. So the Giraffrig is in a nice place to be caught if Cavin opted for that play.
Yeah, might just need to persevere for that. There you go, the Caterpie evolving here, so evolve number 1 for Diego. And then the next fight, I imagine he'll be able to get the Butterfree as well, so he'll have half of the evolves completed. Cavin, in the meanwhile, on to Sage Lee, who also has a Skip Plume. But yeah, gonna grab Flash. And then, yeah, 1 more evolve in that Squirtle, and then go heal the Moo.
He's going to need a few extra levels. Where's he going to get that from? Lighthouse?
Might like to do something like the Route 44 trainers, because they're relatively high level. They're kind of like mid-20s. There you go. Flash achieve for Cavin here.
Yeah, there's the one effect.
But Diego already has that goal, so... Oh, he has jump kick. Well, luckily it's a Wobbuffet. It's not going to be too perilous. He's going to go through Price's gym. Yeah, not too bad. This works as well. Because you're going to have, like, yeah, especially with Price having 3 pokes that are 30 plus. Skittles, yeah, both of them have both info, the Macargo and Magneton. Now, Diego unfortunately got really trolled looking for Macargo early on in Union Cave. Didn't see it at that point. Was there for quite a considerable amount of time looking for that.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. Must have spent like nearly 10-ish minutes there looking for that Macargo without getting anything.
Ah, the second time a Cleffa gets to faint. Delightful. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I have a personal history with Cleffa, and seeing them faint is a personal preference of mine. But we don't talk about that. We just enjoy.
Just enjoy it.
Yeah, Cavin unfortunately getting some low pokes here. He's just going through all the trainers here, just trying to get that experience on the Squirtle, because I believe he's only got 4 levels to evolve that. And then it's, yeah, grab that Dunsparce Girafarig. And then feed the Moo.
It's the one occasion where you're like, where's the Chansey? Where's the Blissey?
One more level, so... Hopefully we'll be able to get it off this fight. More dragons! There we go. Squirtle getting the 16, so we'll evolve after this fight. Yeah, Strife, we've had a bit of an unfortunate kind of like route. They had a really big struggle, both runners, up until Goldenrod. Rival 2 was a real big issue for both runners.
Yeah, and Slowpoke, well, like this, the Snorlax was also causing a little bit of...
Yeah.
This was a really rough start for both runners. Okay, so that gives Cavin their third line.
Yeah, so I imagine, yeah, they'll just be looking for feed the Moo and then, yeah, grab the the Dragfit. Yeah, I don't think he still hasn't dexed the Wobbuffet. Not that I've seen anyway. But if not, then yeah, be able to go back to Route 37 to retry for the Girafarig. Gonna switch over the audio to Cavin so we can hear the moos. Alright, let's see if we get the all-important happy moo. Its cry is weak. No, happy moo. Cannot accept this.
This goal needs to be renamed to TM13/Happy Moo.
Unacceptable here from Cavin.
Oh,
yeah, that Wobbuffet. Yeah, I mean you could go through Ice Path, but yeah, at this point here, yeah, grab the Girafarig. Now he's put the Wartortle out front. Hopefully, I think it's at the right level that. Might have it set up perfectly that it will show up, because it should be the if it's a 10%, it will be this level. But the thing is, he is sweet scenting though. So
anyway.
Who needs it? Who needs it? Yeah, but this gets in. This will finish Cavin off. There we go. Yeah. First ball as well. Well, that's GG to Cavin right now.
GG.
Very well played there from Cavin. So hopefully we'll be able to get him in and get him an interview and see how he believes the match went. Yeah, Diego here.
I can say.
Yeah, I believe Diego here has fortified the match. So hopefully we'll get both of them in and see get both of their thoughts.
Yeah, so the official race time is 1:38:01.
And we are joined by Cavin856. Yeah, congratulations there to you. Bit of a rough start there, but yeah, it kind of worked out nicely there with the info and pathing. How did you feel it went?
Everything hurts, and I'm never going to be happy again.
You're paid so much.
Yeah, that Azalea Town was really brutal for both of you. Yeah, really unfortunate there. Now, yeah, the second Mr. Mime going through, but yeah, how did you feel it went? It had a nice little moveset there.
Yeah. Okay, well, I saw Mr. Mime, and I saw it had a moveset, and I was already crying, because Mr. Mime is probably my least favorite Gen 2 Pokemon. I just don't like it, and that was before I ran it in this race. It was one of the worst mains I've ever had. It's too physically frail, it's kinda slow, and it was special walled until it got high jump kick, and then it didn't need high jump kick.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stats and having those stats are really sad to see.
They're very sad.
Yeah, I wanted to run the Lapras because it had Tri-Attack Bubble Beam, which was also a speed reducing move, and I was like, Lapras is really bulky, and okay, that's two good moves, it shows promise.
Yeah, because both of you saw it first encounter. Yeah, Diego obviously getting the feint on there.
Yeah, and I got the freeze.
Yeah, Diego actually ended up running a Stantler in the end.
Okay.
A Stantler that did end up learning Body Slam and also Swords Dance. But yeah.
How did he have trouble in Azalea?
Because it was before it learned, it learned Body Slam after the Snorlax. You both had issues with the Snorlax, and then didn't learn Swords Dance until I believe it was Whitney it got it, or just before.
Yeah, somewhere around then.
I guess maybe had trouble with the Tyranitar.
Yeah, both of you had a bit of an issue. It was really weird. You both had one of the Nidos. So you had the Nidorino, or it was the other way around. Diego had Nidorina. You both had kicking moves on it, and that's what you both did to get through it. It was really fun to see.
Dude, I had half a mind to just run the Nidorino because it had a great moveset. And I was
that moveset was baller.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, this is pretty good. I can probably force it until I get good stuff, and I probably would have been better at high jump kick for the. Then maybe it would have been walled on Rival 2. The Rival 2 was so bad. Yeah,
because the Stantler came initially with Spark and it had Icy Wind on it as well.
Clamp.
Yeah, Spark and Clamp. So the only way it got through the Steelix was by clamping it.
Clamp, Icy Wind, and hope it doesn't milk drink. Oh god.
Yeah, no, that was you were both pretty well. You were even though you had all of that time, you were only 2 minutes behind him behind Diego when you got to Goldenrod. You both had similar issues, and that Raikou was also a bit of a troll.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this time I'm gonna heal the burn so that the Raikou goes easier, and then it had Lovely Kiss. And I was like, I want to be burned again.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's well, I can't be slept if I'm burned. Haha. But yeah, with the info that you had, because you got really walled, because you did the National Park trainers early. But I think, Diego kind of committed to Lighthouse and went for the Macargo. But yeah, that Macargo that was it was actually on the next floor from where you got Venonat, on that bottom floor.
Oh.
But yeah, spent about 10-15 minutes on that. Really unfortunate. But yeah, you then saw, from having no Dragon-type info, you both actually saw all of them in the end. Because on that next floor...
Dragonite, I guess he did.
Literally on that next floor was Dragonite and Dratini.
Wow.
Yeah, so you were both in Union at the same time, and you both got your dragons relatively it turned into Dragon's Den there. But
yeah, I was wondering because I was like, he got the Paris and then he got the dragon. I was like, why was he still looking here? So I was like,
because he was looking for never saw the Macargo on the next floor. Really unfortunate. But yeah, the routine life for yourself went pretty well. It was unfortunate that Poliwell was alpha only, kind of one of those weird spots to look in, but
I actually kind of liked it because I knew I don't know how many water types Diego had, but I knew I had so many waters and they just kept showing up. So
because I saw
water types.
That was it. Yeah, because I think it was by 10 you checked in and you had 7, so I was like, oh well, 1, and then you had the side duck that showed up there. So yeah, no, really well played there. So going forward from this, you'll be facing Eastern in the next round. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, Easton's just as good as other people I've beaten. Like, who did I beat in losers? Like Horst and Halk. And it's like,
so
another
far,
point.
yeah, you've beaten in loser bracket Paradox, Asazus, Septros, and Halkari
Not Horst.
to get
Sephiroth.
through. Yeah, Diego beat Horst in the last round. So, but yeah, that'll be a really good match. I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
going
I
forward.
mean,
And then-
been saying this for the past like 3 rounds. I'm kind of annoyed I'm still in this because especially when it's such a dumpster fire of a race like this, it's just such a the anxiety is just so bad for me and my nerves. But it really is nice to be in the top 6 now of the tournament. That is a bit of a sweet taste in my mouth.
No, I totally understand that, but like, yeah, you've gone through some tough opponents, and you've really kind of like battled through. So, like, props to you, and like it's all the other runners, of course, in the losers bracket. But yeah, you've still passed forward, so you still got that chance of winning the losers bracket going on. So, yeah, good luck on your next match with that. But NJ, do you have any other questions or any other observations that I've missed at all?
No, it was really fun to watch. Like just the routing, the planning, the quick of changing minds of what to do. It's like at one point, I think it looked like you were going to go in one direction, and then it's like, nope, change my mind. Let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, I do want to talk about that briefly, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because obviously originally I definitely was planning, like as soon as I saw the dragon type, I was like, okay, that's huge. Polyrath Slowking, that's 2 bingos, and then I remembered, wait, Polyrath is there, and then I started just stalling that goal and doing other stuff as I was just routing, and then when I was climbing Distant Tower, I realized that I was able to skip finding that with this route that I did, which I was pretty sure I could do. The only thing I wasn't sure about is how many evolutions I had, but fortunately I did catch that Squirtle, which is, I mean, it took way too long in Price's Gym to evolve. But
Yeah, it went through all of them. Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just hadn't got it set up for the sages. But other than that, like you had the nice like stone evos and everything to like already set up. So that was really it. Was just that squirrel that just took a little bit, but didn't affect you in the end. But
originally, before I found the dragon type, I was planning on doing like, okay, Flash and just Mech Harga Magneton, and then hope for row 1 and maybe do column 3 if I have to. But it worked out, I guess.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But we are now joined by DiegoArmando. Commiserations there to you, Diego. Really tough fight for both of you. We were just going over like how Azalea went, but yeah, what were your thoughts on the match?
Well, it was a very difficult starter because the mains was very bad moves, and then the gacha trolled me a lot. That Macargo never appeared. Yeah, it was only the only Pokemon that I was need to search.
Yeah, no, that was really unfortunate because it was like 10, 15 minutes of sweet sensing there. But yeah, luckily, because you both found the dragon type. So yeah, Cavin found the dragon on the floor that you found the Venonat you didn't see, but then you find like Dragonite and Dratini on the next floor. But yeah, that Macargo was such a troll. But yeah, that standard work after the Snorlax, it gets body slam, and then having Swords Dance worked out pretty well afterwards. So yeah, how was your feel on the main front?
I was thinking when Stanler learned body slam, I was thinking, okay, this will be more easy because Stanler have more attack than special. And that moment, teach sword dance was very good because I don't have any problems with any fight.
Yeah, no, it really worked out well. Like, especially once you got, because I believe it was on Whitney that you, it was around Whitney that you got a Swords Dance. But yeah, after that it worked out really nicely. And then that we have to talk about Azalea. Like, yeah, that Snorlax was such a troll for both of you, and especially that Rival 2, the Raikou, and then also that Steelix. So, yeah, because you were both on that for quite some time, and yeah, I think you pulled ahead like a minute or two first. Yeah, really unfortunate for both of you. Now, what was your? Because I was wondering what your path was. What it was going to be. What were you looking to kind of aim towards after getting the Skip Plume and Tin Tower?
I was thinking my route was grab the Skip Plume, and I was needed. I think water Pokemon more. With a Staryu evolve, it will be egg. So I will be column 1.
I wasn't sure how many water types you had. So yeah, Hannon and Kenyan and TM36. So actually, yeah, it wouldn't have been that far off. Yeah, just really unfortunate that Macargo not showing up there. But yeah, no, really good. Like going through, like that stand-up really kind of carried nicely going forwards. But yeah, unfortunately, like I say, with that loss, that does kind of bring your kind of tournament to a close. What are your thoughts, kind of all that, like your performances going backwards, like how everything's gone so far?
I was thinking my performance was okay in the tournament. I make some mistakes and other good moves. Sadly, gacha is gacha, so you can spend 5 seconds and you can find all the Pokemon you need, or 10 minutes and you don't find nothing.
No, absolutely. I mean, we've seen it through various matches. I mean, we mentioned it earlier. Like, you can grab a Pokemon straight away, or it can take you 10 minutes. It's always one of those things. And I think, yeah, if that would have shown up, it would have been really interesting to see how close it both would have been towards you. But commiserations there to Diego. Yeah, again, congratulations once again to Cavin. Do either of you have any, or NJ, do you have any other questions for Diego at all that I've missed off?
Yeah, you covered it very well. The only thing that I found quite surprising was how strong Clamp actually was against the Steelix.
Yeah, that did more than we thought.
Yes, I was surprised too. I think, okay, Cramp will do no damage. Yeah, I say, oh, this do a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's really
I think it's just because it doesn't have like that much special defense. But no, really great race from both of you. Yeah, again, Cavin, you'll be progressing forward, so looking forward to that match. But do either of you have any closing comments for yourselves?
No, I think that's it. GG's Diego, I guess. Could have gone either way.
Thanks, Kevin, and GG's Kevin. Good luck for your next match.
All right, well, I think that brings our show to a close. Just looking at the schedule, I don't believe we have anything set in just yet, but keep an eye on the schedule. We do have more matches still to come. But for that, I've been Trickums. Thank you, NJ, for joining me on the commentary. Pleasure as always.
Thank you for having me.
But yeah, that'll be it for us. Yeah, I believe we do have further programming coming up. Now, I think if you are still looking for your Pokemon fix, we do have a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tournament that is going on, so keep an eye on the schedule for that. But I've been Trickums, been joined by NJ. Again, congratulations to both the runners, but we'll see you all next time. Thank you very much, everybody.